Picture this, a beloved actress in the midst of her own life transitions, opening up about her deepest wishes for her kids in a way that feels both vulnerable and inspiring. Naomi Watts, the star of films like Mulholland Drive, recently shared her heartfelt hopes for her two teenagers during an intimate chat at the Swell's 4th annual Menopause Symposium on October 4th, 2025. Joining her were Maria Shriver and Elisa Volkman, and it was a moment that highlighted how motherhood evolves with time. But here's where it gets controversial. Is it possible for celebrities to raise normal kids in the spotlight? Or does fame inevitably shape their paths in ways we might not expect? Let's dive into Naomi's story and explore what she revealed, along with a nostalgic look back at her family's journey over the years. Naomi, who has two teenagers, expressed joy about her 18-year-old son Sasha, who has just headed off to college and is thriving in his chosen environment. "It's a good feeling," she said, reflecting on this new chapter. Her 16-year-old daughter Kai is already dipping her toes into the professional world, and Naomi's overarching desire for both is simple yet profound. She wants them to grow into adults who are content, healthy, kind, and compassionate. This isn't just about success in careers or fame. It's about nurturing the kind of inner strength that helps them navigate life's ups and downs. For beginners in parenting or those admiring from afar, think of it as building emotional resilience. Like teaching a child to weather storms, not by avoiding them, but by learning to dance in the rain. Naomi's words remind us that true fulfillment comes from within, not just from external achievements. Film magic. The journey began with a glowing moment on the red carpet. Naomi and her then partner, Liev Schreiber, attended the 61st Tony Awards together, where she was visibly pregnant with her first child. That bundle of joy arrived in July 2007, Sasha, her oldest, in a candid piece for Oprah magazine in January 2025. Naomi reflected on her path to motherhood. "I always dreamed I'd be a young mother, but never got around to it," she wrote. "Then I found a partner who wanted to be a parent too. Within 3 months, Liev and I had made the decision to start a family." It's a relatable tale for many. Sometimes the right timing and the right person make all the difference, turning dreams into reality. It's Wire Image. The family expanded just a year later in 2008 with the birth of Kai, their second child. Naomi, the founder of Stripes, shared in an October 2022 interview with InStyle that she had always envisioned having more than one kid. Liev, in a May 2025 chat with Variety, offered a touching insight into Kai's identity. "Kai was always who Kai is," he said. "But I suppose the most profound moment was her asking us to change her pronouns. To be honest with you, it didn't feel like that big of a deal to me, only because Kai had been so feminine for so long. This moment underscores the importance of acceptance and fluidity in family dynamics, especially for those exploring gender identity. And this is the part most people miss, how parents like Naomi and Liev model openness, potentially influencing broader societal conversations about identity. For beginners, it's a gentle reminder that listening and adapting can strengthen bonds, even when it challenges traditional norms. Copyright GC Images. Family time wasn't just about milestones, it included fun outings too. In 2016, Liev, Naomi, and their kids were seen enjoying a Los Angeles Clippers versus New York Knicks game at Madison Square Garden in New York City on January 22nd. Naomi opened up about her parenting approach during the symposium, contrasting it with her own upbringing. "I think I was parented very differently to how I parent. The jury is out on the terms of how my parenting will show up, but I am not a model for how well my parents did," she explained. "I lost my father when I was young, and my mom was very young. I had a messy childhood, but it formed who I am. Although I may have wanted things to go differently, it is who I am. Her story illustrates how personal history shapes us as parents, often leading to intentional choices that break cycles. For example, someone with a chaotic childhood might prioritize stability, turning past pain into present purpose, a powerful lesson in resilience. Wire image. Given their acting backgrounds, it's no surprise the family bonded over cinematic experiences. They attended screenings together. Like the one for Kung Fu Panda 3 in New York in 2016. That same year, Naomi and Liev parted ways, but they committed to co-parenting with grace. "We're doing things very differently," Naomi told Net-a-Porter in August 2019. "I'm pretty proud of us, corny as that may sound. We've made it our absolute priority to be good and kind to each other, and we're absolutely committed to that." This highlights a controversial take. In an era of high-profile divorces, can ex-partners truly prioritize kids over drama? Naomi and Liev's example suggests yes, by focusing on mutual respect, which could inspire others to rethink post-split relationships. Getty Images. Kai has blossomed into a fashion force, much like her mother. In May 2024, mother and daughter attended the Mother-Daughter Holy Spirit Trans Rights fundraiser at Gitano in New York City. Kai's passions extend beyond acting to modeling and fashion, and they've shared front-row seats at events like Dior's Pre-Faux Show in April 2024 and Balenciaga's Paris Fashion Week in June 2024. Kai's big runway moment came in March 2025, strutting for Valentino during Paris Fashion Week. Naomi gushed on Instagram, "I'm squealy with pride. Illism at Kai Schreiber." It's heartwarming to see a parent cheering on a child's bold steps, especially in an industry that can be unforgiving. For those new to fashion, imagine the thrill of a debut. It's like a first recital, but on a global stage, blending creativity with confidence. Getty Images for Fiji Water. The family continues to unite for special occasions. In February 2025, Liev, Naomi, and Sasha joined Liev's wife, Taylor Nyson, at the 30th Critics' Choice Awards at Barker Hangar in Santa Monica, California. Naomi emphasized her parenting philosophy at the symposium. "I try to infuse structure in their lives, have them in fewer schools than I went to, and I am doing well with that, and communication," she said. "I just really want them to not be hiding things from me. That is my main goal, and I am here for them as a support system and role model, hopefully, but I never want to force things. I am learning on the job how to be a parent." This openness about learning on the job adds a layer of authenticity. Parenting isn't about perfection, but about showing up with love and adaptability. Naomi Watts' reflections offer a window into celebrity family life that's refreshingly real. But what do you think? Do you agree that contentment and kindness should top the list of hopes for our kids? Or is there something else you'd prioritize? And here's a thought-provoking twist. In a world obsessed with success, could prioritizing compassion over achievement actually be the most radical parenting choice? Share your views in the comments. Do you see Naomi's approach as groundbreaking or just another Hollywood narrative? We'd love to hear your take.